Hello everyone, welcome me back. And the topic is matter around us is pure. So we understood that there is nothing pure as such. The pure substances we call as elements or compounds, and mixture we are working on very deeply. We are going to understand it very properly. Mixtures. But before that, we should understand the difference between mixture and compounds. That what we understood. The mixture is also two or more than two substances mixed together with no proportion, no fixed proportion. We call as a mixture. Whereas compound is nothing but two or more substances chemically combined together in a fixed proportion. In a fixed proportion, we call it as compound. So these two things we have seen about mixture and compound. There are so many differences we have seen in the mixture and compound. You can read it out like. Of course, fixed proportion, changing of the property or retaining the property, all that we have seen that. Of course, separation, physical separation in mixture and chemical separation in compound, that what we have seen. So we cannot separate it physically in compound. Of course, alloy is one of the important example we checked in this mixture and compound, that yes, alloy is nothing but a mixture of two or more metals. Sometimes it is metal and non-metal as well, and we call it as alloy. Alloy cannot be separated by physical processes, but still we call it as mixture because the properties of those constituents which are there inside the alloy remain same. Alloying is required. Maybe I can give you a simple example. If you take a pure gold, that means only gold, 24 karat gold, it is very soft in nature, and the ornaments of pure gold, that is 24 karat gold, is not durable. But if you add copper in it, even a very small quantity of copper is added, and even then the ornaments become very very strong. And this is the reason alloying is required. At the same time, steel, if you check the steel, stainless steel at your place, so there are so many things that you will find in the kitchen which is made up of steel, including knife and all. So these steel which is even made up of iron, it cannot quickly catch a rust. Even then we use it for so many different purposes, including acids like lemon and all we cut through the knife, but still it won't catch any kind of a rust, right? It is continuously underwater, still it cannot catch a rust. It is a magic of alloying. Okay, so alloying is required, so at so many places. Even you can say the body of aeroplane is made up of aluminum alloys, because it has to be very light and strong at the same time. Light and strong, which looks impossible, but the aluminum alloy makes it possible. Is not only about it. Even there are so many different things. Abhi imagine karo कि mercury, if you take alloy of mercury, is called as, I think, amalgam. Okay, alloys of mercury are called as amalgam. So amalgam is actually used used by dentists to fill up the cavities. Okay, to fill up the tooth cavities. So alloys are really very very matlab important, at the same time useful in so many places. Rather, we are using it, but we are not able to understand that we are using the alloy. ठीक है, तो आगे बढ़ते हैं. After that, we checked for the suspension solutions and colloid solutions. The size of the particle is very very small, like 1 nanometer. Suspension, the size of the particle is quite big, that is 100 nanometer, and it is unstable. That means those suspensions are, they might become stable after some time, they settle down. Okay, so we call that as unstable, whereas solution is very very stable, very very stable. Particles will never settle down, never it will settle down. Okay, solutions, um solute and solvent, you got to know. Okay, what is solute and what is solvent, right? um the solute, the solution, the particles of the solute can pass through the filter paper. Solute matlab what is mixed, that can pass through the filter paper. Solution, you can simply take the example of sugar and water, so you will understand everything and all the properties you will remember. And then in suspension, it is impossible that the filter paper will able to filter it, as the particle size is quite large. And then we check this colloids. Colloid is a heterogeneous mixture. Now, what is heterogeneous, homogeneous? I have already explained. Okay, homogeneous matlab they mix together with no differentiate, distinguishing nature, miscible you can say. and in heterogeneous it is immiscible, it is completely different, right? You can easily observe the different solute and solvent in the particular solution. Okay, so it is distinguishable solute. Okay, so we call it heterogeneous. We have this definition in this ppt, you can read it out. But colloid is also heterogeneous. It doesn't look like it is heterogeneous, but yes, it is heterogeneous. That's the reason we have separated colloid as a different concept, different mixture itself. So it's neither a solution and not like a suspension, but basically it is a heterogeneous mixture whose particles of solute are in between 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. That means these are small, but it is not completely mixed, not it is like a solution. Okay, it won't dissolve in it. ठीक है, तो कुछ एग्जांपल्स हमने कोलाइड्स के देखे थे. सोप सॉल्यूशन देखा था, वी हैव सीन जेली, वी हैव सीन मिल्क. मिल्क इज ऑफ कोर्स अ कोलाइड. ओके, सो कुछ एग्जांपल्स हमने देखे थे, कुछ और एग्जांपल्स हमने देखे थे. मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया नहीं, स्टार्च सॉल्यूशन, ऑफ कोर्स स्टार्च सॉल्यूशन, मिल्क, ब्लड. हाँ, ब्लड इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आई होप यू मस्ट बी hearing about plasma therapy in coronavirus. So how is that plasma therapy and where the plasma is available? So we are going to understand that in our next topic, that is tissue. But before that, I'll just tell you what exactly the plasma is and what is that. So our blood is nothing but a kind of a tissue where this is a test tube, and in the test tube if I take a blood, you will find it of red color, dark red color. Okay. Now, blood has got so many things like RBC, WBC. You have heard about this. RBC, WBC, platelets. There are so many things available in the blood. Blood carry oxygen, so even oxygen, carbon dioxide is also available in it. And even some food. Food is also absorbed by the blood. Protein, fat. So many things are available in the blood right now. So, all that is actually floating in a kind of a plasma. So whatever you see as a blood is nothing but all these constituents plus a kind of a heavy large quantity plasma is available. The plasma is kind of a liquid which actually carry all these things. ठीक है ना? So that you can understand. And that plasma, in case if you centrifuge this particular test tube, centrifuge in sense if you revolve it. Now imagine if I take a test tube, two test tube, and this is the holder, and if I revolve it, if I rotate it, so what will happen due to the rotation? The blood or the heavy particles of the blood will settle at the bottom, and a transparent liquid you will find here, and this transparent liquid is nothing but the plasma. Right, it is just extra example I'm giving you, extra knowledge I'm giving you. It is not in your syllabus right now, it is there, but in the next topic, that is biology का topic में ये सब कुछ है, plasma and all. ठीक है, so that plasma therapy, as it is seen, that plasma is been inserted in form of injection in the patient of COVID-19. Okay, and the plasma is been collected from the patient who has been already recovered from the COVID-19. So the antidote what is required to kill the COVID virus, that is coronavirus, is already present in the plasma of that blood. So that's what I want to tell you is nothing but plasma or the blood is not just a homogeneous mixture, it is a heterogeneous mixture. As we centrifuge it, that the process of separation we call it centrifugation, that is also there, don't worry. So that when we use the heavy particles settle at the bottom, right? Anyway, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now these two words are very very important. Solute itself, it means that disperse phase, and solvent मतलब dispersion medium or dispersed medium, no problem. Dispersed phase, that means it has been separated or it has been spread, you can say. And in what it is spread, that is called as a medium. So that is dispersion medium, where these all things can be dispersed, the solute can be dispersed. So henceforth these kind of words also will be used in the topic, but understand, consider that dispersed phase means solute and dispersion phase means medium or solvent, right? आगे बढ़ते हैं, फटाफट आगे बढ़ते हैं. So here we have the different types of colloids. These are the types of colloids. These are the colloids you can see. So these are the colloids, different types of colloids that what we see around us. Okay, few examples of colloid, and there are many you can say. And what are they called as? Okay, so let's see. I'll just give you a hint to remember it as well. It's interesting. I'll tell you that. देखो, aerosol. Aerosol means air. एयर में सॉल्यूशन होता है, मतलब एयर इज नथिंग बट डिस्पर्शन मीडियम, एयर, एरोसोल. Okay, so solid in gas and liquid in gas both are called as aerosols. ठीक है, तो dispersing medium और dispersion medium is important here. So what are those aerosols? So fog, clouds, mist, all these are nothing but liquid in gas aerosol, liquid in gas collide. Solid in gas collide, smoke we call it as, और fog का smog भी होता है. So smoke is one of it, like it has got a particles of pollutant. Automobile exhaust, of course, we know that sulfur content it has got. So these are nothing but colloidal solutions. Okay, air in liquid or solid in gas we call it as aerosol. Then gas in liquid, it's a foam. Gas in liquid, foam, I hope you know that foam. Even gas in solid is also called as a foam. ओके, सॉलिड में अगर गैस है एंड लिक्विड में गैस है तो भी इसको बोलते हैं फोम. तो शेविंग क्रीम और द फोम यू फाइंड व्हेन यू बाथ और व्हेन at your home your mom is washing clothes. So whatever the foam is created, it is nothing but gas in liquid. ठीक है ना, गैस इन लिक्विड आता है. एंड गैस इन सॉलिड इज नथिंग बट रबर, स्पॉन्ज और द foam sheet, you know, is available in your mattresses, foam sheets, even those are nothing but gas in solid. Okay, and all these are nothing but colloidal solutions. Okay, liquid in liquid is called as an emulsion. Liquid in liquid, like milk itself is a emulsion, face cream. So जिसमें फैट होता है बेसिकली, मिल्क में जैसे फैट होता है, तो फैट इमल्सिफाई होता है, मतलब इमल्शन होता है, मतलब बहुत छोटे 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 पार्टिकल्स होते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं इमल्सिफिकेशन, एंड दैट्स इमल्शन. ठीक है, सॉलिड इन लिक्विड इज सॉल्यूशन. दिस इज अ वेरी सोल होता है वो, तो दिस इज वेरी सिंपल थिंग. सॉलिड इन लिक्विड इज सॉल्यूशन, सोल यू कैन से. लिक्विड इन सॉलिड लाइक कर्ड एंड ऑल, right, jelly, curd, liquid in solid, it's a gel. Okay, liquid in solid. ठीक है, solid in solid, it's a solid soul. Solid in solid, it's solid soul. Soul means solid, soul, solid, isn't it? तो solid plus solid in solid is solid soul. ठीक है, इसको याद रखना थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट, बट हम लोग उसको है ना सिंपल तरीके से और एक बार देखते हैं वन बाय वन. देखो, पहले तो एरोसोल है. एरोसोल का मतलब क्या होता है? एयर इज ए मीडियम, मतलब गैस इज ए मीडियम. ठीक है, तो लिक्विड इन गैस, सॉलिड इन गैस, एरोसोल. ठीक है, गैस इन लिक्विड मतलब जहाँ पे गैस ऐड होता है उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं फोम. तो गैस इन लिक्विड या फिर गैस इन सॉलिड वी कॉल्ड एज फोम. ठीक है, इमल्शन मतलब जिसमें क्या होता है, लिक्विड मतलब जिसमें फैट ऐड होता है या फिर फैट के छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स होते हैं, तो वी कॉल्ड एज लिक्विड इन लिक्विड इज नथिंग बट इमल्शन. ठीक है, उसके बाद जो बचा है वो सभी सॉल्यूशन है. दैट मीन्स सॉलिड इन लिक्विड एंड सॉलिड इन सॉलिड, ये तो सॉल्यूशन है, तो एक को सोल बोलते हैं, दूसरे को सॉलिड सोल बोलते हैं. एंड बचा क्या, लिक्विड इन सॉलिड, दैट इज जेल. ठीक है, आई कैन जस्ट tell you that all these examples you can remember, read it once or twice so that you can give this example as a colloidal solutions. आगे बढ़ते हैं. A very basic thing, that is concentration of solution, very very important. Concentration of solution मतलब क्या होता है कि कितना quantity of a particular solute can be added in the solvent to get a particular solution. Now that is very 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 necessary to know the concept. First of all, sugar. Do you really think that sugar, if I add 1 spoon in a glass of water, it will be getting dissolved in it? 2 spoons, again it will be getting dissolved. 3 spoon, 4 spoon. If I go on adding the sugar in the liquid, don't you think that at a particular or at a certain stage, the water will stop accepting the sugar? Yes, and that's called as that there is a typical concentration of the particular solute is available inside the liquid. I hope you're getting it. It's a very very simple process, very very simple concept. Let me tell you, concentration is nothing but the mass of solute present in a 100 grams of solution. A mass of solute, the kitna quantity is present in a 100 gram of solution is present, that we call as a concentration. Okay, if I add one spoon of sugar in a glass, in the second glass if I add two spoon of sugar, in the third if I add 3 spoon of sugar, so I hope you understand that concentration of sugar is more where I added 3 spoons of sugar in it, right? So concentration matlab quantity of solute which is added in a 100. Why 100? Because I can easily find out its percentage or its quantity, irrespective of the situation, irrespective of the practicality. I can easily and quickly give the answer. जैसे कि आपको जो भी मार्क्स मिलते हैं उसको परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट किया जाता है. यू रिमेंबर दैट व्हाई वी कन्वर्ट इट इनटू परसेंटेज, सो दैट irrespective of at what percent or how many mark exam you have given, it gives you the exact idea कि कितने आपको level है, कितना आपके marks मिलेंगे. So that's why that 100 gram of solution. That's it. What is saturated solution? The solution in which no more solute can be accepted or no more solute can be dissolved in it, we call it as saturated solution. तो जैसे मैंने अभी भी बोला था कि there is a certain stage will come where the liquid will stop accepting the sugar in it, and at that time the solution is called as a saturated solution. तो उसमें क्या होता है, उसके बाद हम लोग कोई भी solute add नहीं कर सकते. Unsaturated solution, that means we can still add more solute in it, and that's what we call it as unsaturated solution. Lekin in both the definitions you must have observed there is some word temperature has come. So why the temperature has come here? Let me tell you, temperature increases the solubility. So let me tell you, in case if I add 4 spoon of sugar in a glass of water and the water stopped accepting sugar anymore, but if I still heat the liquid, and if I start adding one more spoon of sugar, it will start accepting it. Okay, it will start again dissolving the sugar. That means temperature increases the solubility. Temperature increases the solubility. So therefore, saturated solution is that the solution in which no more solute can be dissolved at that particular temperature. Okay. So temperature should be specific. It should not change. And unsaturated solution is that the solution in which more solute can be dissolved without changing the temperature. Now that is very important, without changing the temperature, because with changing the temperature anyways you can increase the solubility, right? I hope it is clear. Solubility क्या होती है? Maximum quantity of the solute can be dissolved in it in a 100 gram solvent called as solubility. मतलब in a saturated solution, how much quantity of solute is required for 100 gram of solution? We call it as solubility. Clear? Solubility of solid in liquid increases by increasing temperature, and solubility of gases in liquid decreases by increasing temperature. अब इसका मतलब क्या होता है? Try to understand. बहुत important है. If I'm adding sugar in water, that means solid in liquid. If I increase the temperature, solubility, that means capacity of accepting the solute will be increased. Remember. But if I'm adding carbon dioxide in water, that means gas in water, then if I increase the temperature, it reduces the solubility. That means if I increase the temperature, the carbon dioxide will not easily dissolve in it. So now you must have understood why जो कार्बोनेटेड ड्रिंक होता है लाइक पेप्सी, थम्स अप या फिर एनी काइंड ऑफ अ सोडा, वो कोल्ड अच्छे लगते हैं, चिल्ड अच्छे लगता है. द रीजन इज इट विल हैव मोर क्वांटिटी ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड डिजॉल्व इन इट. Clear? Getting it? I hope you are very clear for this. I am again going to tell you, gas and liquid की जो solubility है that reduces when you increase the temperature. That's the reason all the fizzy drinks जिसमें carbon dioxide dissolve होता है, those we feel better when they are cold, when they are chilled. Okay, the reason is if they are chilled, the more quantity of carbon dioxide is dissolved in it. Right? Is this clear? Got it. तो इंटरेस्टिंग था, isn't it? सैचुरेटेड सोल्यूशन तो हमने देखा, अनसैचुरेटेड सोल्युबिलिटी वो देखा, फिर से आया क्या ये? चलो ठीक है, एनीवे ये भी वही फिर से आ गया. अच्छा, ओके, एवरीथिंग इज अगेन ओके. एनीवे, सेपरेशन ऑफ मिक्सचर्स. ओके, So this is what the quantity. But before we start the separation of mixture, I want you to understand the concentration concept again. So in the textbook you have got these formulae for finding the concentration or percentage of concentration. To find out, I have taken one example as well as few formulae are there. तो क्या होता है, हाउ टू फाइंड अ परसेंटेज ऑफ कॉन्सेंट्रेशन प्रेजेंट इन द गिवन सॉल्यूशन, जो भी है सॉल्यूशन में कितना प्रेजेंट है, परसेंटेज ऑफ नो क्वांटिटी या फिर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैसा है, कितना है उसका, वो हाउ विल यू फाइंड इट आउट. तो उसके लिए एक सिंपल सा फॉर्मूला है. देखो 3 फॉर्मूले. वन इज मास बाय मास. देखो ऊपर भी मास है नीचे भी मास है. मास बाय वॉल्यूम एंड वॉल्यूम बाय वॉल्यूम. ऐसे क्यों है? क्योंकि सॉलिड लिक्विड हो सकता है ना. तो सॉलिड सॉलिड हो तो हम लोग मास बाय मास लेंगे. सॉलिड इंटू लिक्विड है तो हम लोग मास बाय वॉल्यूम लेंगे. एंड वॉल्यूम बाय वॉल्यूम हो तो लिक्विड बाय लिक्विड होगा तो वॉल्यूम बाय वॉल्यूम लेंगे. ओके. लेकिन इन ऑल द केसेस इट इज सॉल्यूट अपॉन सॉल्यूशन. देखो सॉल्यूट अपॉन सॉल्यूशन, सॉल्यूट अपॉन सॉल्यूशन. इट्स लाइक ऑप्टेन मार्क अपॉन टोटल मार्क इंटू 100. ओके. तो इट्स लाइक दैट. तो फाइंडिंग द परसेंटेज सेम लाइक फाइंडिंग द परसेंटेज. चलो देखते हैं एक सिंपल सा एग्जांपल देखते हैं. नाउ इमेजिन इफ आई वांट टू फाइंड अ solution contain 40 ग्राम एंड 320 ग्राम ऑफ वाटर. दैट मीन्स बोथ मास बाय मास है. ठीक है, मास बाय मास. लेकिन आपको एक समझ में आ रहा है क्या, सोल्यूट है, सोल्यूट इज 40 ग्राम एंड सॉल्वेंट मतलब जो वाटर है ये है 320 ग्राम. तो हमारे पास फॉर्मूला क्या है, फाइंड मास बाय मास परसेंटेज ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. तो परसेंटेज और कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ सॉल्यूशन is equals to, of course, mass of solute upon mass of solution. ओके, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, सॉल्वेंट का नहीं, सॉल्यूशन, एंड इनटू 100. तो मास ऑफ सॉल्यूट 40 है. अभी मास ऑफ सॉल्यूशन कितना होगा, सॉल्वेंट 320 है, उसमें 40 ऐड कर दिया तो 360 होगा. 320 प्लस 40 एंड इनटू 100. And that's the basic idea here. So this will be equal to 40 upon 360 into 100. 0 0 get cancelled. 4 1 जा 4 9 जा 9 1 जा 9 1 जा 1.1 ऐसे कुछ तो आएगा. तो 11.1% होगा आपका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. ठीक है, 11.1%. तो आई होप योर आइडिया इज क्लियर. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, सॉल्यूशन वर्ड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, तो नेवर फॉरगेट दैट. एवरीवेयर इट इज इन द डिनोमिनेटर सॉल्यूशन, नॉट सॉल्वेंट. ओके, तो मास ऑफ सॉल्यूट अपन मास ऑफ सॉल्यूशन हो सकता है, अभी मास अपन वॉल्यूम हो सकता है, या फिर वॉल्यूम अपन वॉल्यूम हो सकता है. दीज आर द ओनली 3 थिंग्स. तो एनीवे वॉट एवर द क्वेश्चन इज, आपको बस वो वैल्यू जो है वो वैसे के वैसे ही लेनी है, नो चेंज इन इट. बात समझ में आ गई? इज दिस क्लियर? तो इसका इस सॉर्ट ऑफ कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो आप लोग इजीली उसको सॉल्व कर सकते हो. लेकिन नेवर फॉरगेट डिनोमिनेटर में क्या है, सॉल्यूशन है, तो ऐड करना बिल्कुल भी मत भूलना. दैट्स इट. अगर हो तो, अगर दिया है डायरेक्टली सॉल्यूशन इतना है तो यू कैन डायरेक्टली यूज दैट वैल्यू. ठीक है. हाँ, और एक बात, ये फॉर्मूले लिख के रखो, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ऑल दिस 3 फॉर्मूले वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है. एक क्वेश्चन तो 100% MCQ टाइप क्वेश्चन में इसका क्वेश्चन आता ही है. ओके, तो चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. हो गया मुझे लगता है, सेपरेशन है, लेकिन सेपरेशन आपको पूरा नहीं हुआ है अभी तक. ओके, इवापोरेशन एंड सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन एंड सेपरेशन ऑफ इमिसिबल फ्लूइड्स, इतना ही हुआ है, बाकी कुछ नहीं हुआ है. 3 ही पॉइंट्स हुए. तो मुझे नहीं लगता इसके ऊपर कुछ होगा, बट फिर भी इफ़ यू वांट यू कैन जस्ट रीड इट. इट्स नॉट अ डिफिकल्ट टास्क. बाकी सेपरेशन विल टेक इट टुगेदर इन अ नेक्स्ट गो. अभी तक यहाँ पे हम लोग सिलेबस मतलब जो भी रिक्वायर्ड सिलेबस है वो हम लोग कंप्लीट हो चुका है, ऐसे कंसिडर करते हैं. ठीक है. तो इफ़ यू रियली वांट टू रीड यू कैन रीड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. एप्लीकेशन स्पेशली रीड करो, बस ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं करना है. ठीक है. तो थैंक यू सो मच. यू कैन कंप्लीट दिस एज सुन एज पॉसिबल. जो भी है क्वेश्चंस जैसे कि मिक्सचर कंपाउंड का डिफरेंस हो, या फिर सस्पेंशन कोलाइड्स एंड सॉल्यूशन का डिफरेंस हो, या फिर होमोजेनस हेट्रोजेनस मिक्सचर का डिफरेंस हो, एग्जांपल्स हो एलिमेंट एंड कंपाउंड के, तो ये सारी चीज़ें आपको ठीक से प्रिपेयर करनी है एंड दैट विल बी डन. ठीक है. तो थैंक यू सो मच. बाय बाय एंड डू वेल. prepare for the examination. I will be conducting one more session specially for numericals of motion topic and derivation of the motion topic. उसके लिए मैं एक conduct कर रहा हूँ session, don't worry. लेकिन अब तक के लिए that's it. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you next day.